What's up, everybody, and welcome to another installment of Faceless Political Mumbo Jumbo. I am you, you are we, and we are all. Wake up, everybody. In today's installment, we're going to be talking about a few different topics that's just come across my mind. And if you guys hear all this loud, uh, I've got a really late somebody cutting the yard across the street from me. So if you hear that, sorry about that. But yeah, people got to do what they do on the weekend. They got to get these yards cut, get ready for the week. Um, but yeah, we got some different stuff to talk about today, and definitely want you guys to start chiming in. This is, like I said, this is a community. This is basically my place to vent, talk about current politics, straight talk. Everybody else does uh, all the clips of your favorite Miss Maybelline, Orange Julius himself. But myself, I actually get tired of all the clips, and I actually get tired of hearing him. I don't want to hear him. I don't want to see him. So I feel like what we can do here is just talk about what's going on, and whatever your opinion is, chime in. Let me know what you think. I'm just sharing my thoughts. You share your thoughts. Magatards, feel free to jump in and share your thoughts. But we're going to start this off talking about Kristi Noem. Kristi Noem is a special kind of person. I think definitely a special kind of crazy. Special kind of crazy. So there was a hearing just recently. I'm sure you guys are aware of, heard about. But she was being questioned, and for whatever reason, she just, they put a picture up there and they were asking her about Trump and just basically just wanted her to state and admit that, that this was a doctored picture. Just if anything else, just can you own up to the fact that this is a doctored picture? But no, of course, this crazy ass lady, as she always does, she just sits there looking like a Stepford wife, like all the rest of them, coming off the top of her dome with crazy ass shit, crazy just nonsense coming out of her mouth that has nothing to do with the picture, nothing to do with the hands, nothing to do with the doctored photo. But, you know, what will we expect from a psychopath? Let's face it, the lady is a fucking psychopath. Sitting there watching her is like watching an episode of You, the show You. Anybody seen it? Somebody that's just completely embodies this, normal persona, but at the heart of it all, they're batshit fucking crazy, a complete fucking psychopath. That lady is a psychopath. If anyone doesn't realize she's a psychopath, I don't know what to tell you. The lady, must we forget about this crazy ass bitch taking a puppy that she said was a farm dog, a working animal. She said it was a working animal. So it was a perfectly humane thing to do. This lady said because the dog was a puppy and going after chickens, I don't know, something that's probably instinctual to a lot of animals to go after yard birds, that, it was just untrainable. It was untrainable. It was the only thing that she could think to do was to take the dog out around back to the gravel pit and blow its brains out. And after that, she wasn't finished. She said, "Let me go find a goat that's just acting a little crazy, a little rambunctious. Let me find this goat. Drag it on down to the gravel pit. And let's just blow its brains out too." I feel a little bit. I'm feeling a little froggy today. That lady is a fucking psychopath. She's a psychopath, and she's in our government. Dexter is running the government. You is running the government. This crazy ass burnt orange motherfucker has brought a psychopath, a drunk, Oh no, wait a minute. No, not just one drunk, two drunks. Two drunks. And then I guess the one of the drunks is an adulterer as well as a drunk. Because Fox, what do we have? A real world host dancing around in his underwear, and then we've got a crazy old batshit crazy judge that likes to drink boxed wine out of her purse. I mean, what are we doing in this country? We are a laughing stock, a fucking laughing stock. Meanwhile, we have this crazy ass foreigner behind the scenes running the shit. So, I mean, yeah, we're in some crazy times, people. But yeah, that lady is crazy. I'd like to know what people think about that crazy ass bitch. Uh, what else we got? We got Trump loving the Saudis, loving the Saudis, just getting in their arms and just praising them how good looking they are. I mean, the man, even though they, killed a reporter, not, some time back, had him killed, but Trump seems to love him. Trump, Orange, Fatso. I don't know why I even said his name because I don't even like saying his name, but this man is fawning over this, uh, you know, somebody in another country. I mean, what do I mean? Do we just forgot about 9/11? I guess we forgot about planes crashing into buildings, killing all kinds of American citizens, people dying in rubble in the streets. But this motherfucker Trump, he's good with that. He got a deal, make some money out of it. Fuck the people that died in the past. Fuck the Americans. You know what I'm saying? Just, I guess we're in love with them now. So, yeah, we're in love with the Saudis. That's cool. What else we got? We got a measles outbreak in the airport in New Jersey because we have a crazy ass anti-vaxer running health. Somebody that says that you shouldn't even take his word, or I wouldn't listen to me when it comes down to thinking about what you should do about your health. But yet he's in charge of health, and this is who we have in the government. While your kids are out there getting infected with measles that we haven't had an outbreak in decades in this country, but now we've got measles outbreaks. Kids getting infected with that, kids potentially dying. They feel like it's okay to thin the herd if your sick kid dies. Like, oh, you know what? He couldn't push through. You know what? The measles took him out. It was a good thing. That's the way they feel about it. But they're pro life. But they're pro life. Pro life. But they want your kids to get sick, die. They don't really give a fuck. But pro life. But crosses around their necks. Chinese Bibles. Chinese Bibles. That's what we selling. No air traffic control. We also got that. No air traffic controllers. We got planes coming in crazy in New Jersey. I think it is. It's New Jersey. Yeah. Crashes or not near crashes happening. People actually telling people don't fly in to this airport because they don't have enough people staffed in airport control, and it's sketchy if you're going to get in without an accident or not. I mean, and then the guy is talking about Duffy. He's asked about it, and he's saying, this should have been taken care of during, this could have been taken care of. Why didn't they take care of this during COVID? I mean, fool. Your fucking boss was in office during COVID, stupid. These are the people that you have running the country. These are the dumb ass, privileged ass motherfuckers that are, anti DEI. That's what you want. White guys that are dumb as hell. But you know what? They're privileged. They knew somebody. They got in. And they can run all of our country into the fucking ground. But that's what we asked for, right? That's what you asked for. I guess the Supreme Court is trying to slightly wake up because now they got, blocking Trump a little bit, blocking him here and there. But Trump still has not. I'm messing up again. I'm messing up. The fat orange turd, has not brought anybody back. So even though he's been being blocked, he still hasn't brought anyone back. So he's still defying the courts, basically. So we are effectively in a dictatorship. But yeah, so but they are blocking him. I think they're waking up and they're seeing that he is not giving a fuck. He is not giving a fuck what these people say. He's saying like he's only will respect their word, not the Second Circuit. You know, they created a monster, but at the end of the day, he's really a useful idiot. And people better wake up. You people better wake up. Get your asses out there. Vote. Tell some crazy ass magatard that you know that they're no longer going to have health insurance because Obamacare that they are getting health insurance from, that's on the chopping block as well when they're talking about chopping Medicaid. That is Obamacare, fools. They are going to take your health care. They're going to take your Social Security. They're trying to take your, what else are they trying to take away from you? Well, basically, you're not going to be able to buy a house because, yeah, that's going to be a wrap. Inflation's all going through the roof. Adding 30% on top of stuff and acting like people aren't paying any attention that they are adding 30% on these tariffs, acting like Trump did something, had a win, when all he did was pull back, and now we're still fucked with 30% tariff. Shit's going to come in. It's going to be higher, 30% higher than what it's supposed to be. But that's supposed to be a win. That's a win for Trump. And while we're at it, I'm still on these motherfucking white South Africans that came in that he rushed on in here while at the same time policing and sending out, breaking American citizens' windows, people that have come to this country legally, on a path legally for citizenship, deporting their asses to some country they're not even from, sending babies without medicine with cancer. Just no type of empathy, no type of just human decency. But you magatards are supposed to be so religious. Supposed to be so religious, so into God. But yet you don't practice anything that the gospel preaches. And I'm not even religious. God definitely does not tell you to hate your neighbor. I don't think that's anywhere in the Bible. Never saw that in the Bible. But apparently that's okay for you. What are you? What is it? The crazy religious people that are all, pro Orange Man. Yeah, I don't know what these people think. How they sleep at night. I would love to know how you people. Somebody tell me, how do you people sleep at night? Drop down in the comments and please tell me how you crazy ass, racist, bigoted ass motherfuckers sleep at night. I would love to know. Last but not least, has anybody heard about the Nottoway plantation in Louisiana that recently burnt down? So this place was the largest plantation that was in the, I want to say like the southeast or something like that, but it was the largest plantation. And these people had been using it for weddings and who knows what else, celebrations and shit. Not keeping it as a historical place showing the atrocities that came from that hell of a place that they called beautiful. Not showing how they raped and pillaged hundreds of black Americans. Not showing how they, all the insanity, brutality that took place in this place. And these people were there just having weddings and celebrating. But it recently burned down. And if I can't say that is nothing else, just something else to celebrate, well, that's something to motherfucking celebrate. Though that is, you're not giving reparations, but you know what? Damn it, burn down the motherfucking plantation house. So with that said, that's the end of this installment. Like, subscribe, comment, all that shit. And yeah, I'll be back next time for another installment of Faceless Political Mumbo Jumbo. Stay woke.